Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Kiljaedas. How's it going? We are back with another Raiders recap video. Wildcard weekend. The Raiders somehow sneak into the playoffs to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. You know what? We were not the same team that we were now when facing the Bengals. All right. Through all this crap that happened to us in the middle of the season, with Ruggs leaving, Gruden leaving, Arnett leaving, multiple injuries that crippled our team, this happened even while we were facing the Bengals, and our minds were not on football at that time. So here it was. I thought that this would be a different team going against the Bengals. I thought we were going to do really good. And the Bengals haven't won a playoff game since 1990. That's more than 22 years. That's 32 years right there. And, well, the final score, 19-26. Raiders lose. The season is over for us. It was sloppy in the very beginning. The offense could, as much as the offense put up for stats and everything, we could not score touchdowns. There was something questionable with the refs, which I'll get to later. Honestly, we fought to the very end, and unfortunately, the end was not good for us. It wasn't. We did not do good enough. So my hat's off to the Bengals. Good luck in the rest of the playoffs. And for us, I'm not that mad. I'm not that disappointed. I'm not that sad about this. Just because, again, the Raiders did what I wanted them to do. They went to the playoffs. They made it. So there's that. Moving on, though, let's go ahead and go to their stats. So for stats, I compared the two teams. I go with the Bengals and the Raiders. Compare the overall stats that they have. Afterwards, then I go over individual stats for the Raiders. If you want to go to and look over the individual stats for the Bengals, you need to go to a different channel. But yeah, here it is. So first things first is you see that the Raiders did pretty well against the Bengals when it comes to offensive stats. We got the Bengals had 327 total yards, while the Raiders had 413. Passing yards, the Raiders had 310, while the Bengals had 244. 83 rushing yards for the Bengals, while the Raiders rushed 103 yards. Yards per play was 5.4 for the Raiders, while 5.0 for the Bengals. But here's the kicker. Once again, it just seems like this is averaging every single game with the Bengals with no turnovers, but yet here are the Raiders with one interception and one fumble. I'll get to that later on. Time of possession, 28 minutes and 9 seconds for the Raiders. Meanwhile, it was 31 minutes and 51 seconds for the Bengals. And luckily, though, we tied for penalties, although I would say that the Raiders had the most significant penalties called on them that just killed our momentum. Most of it has to do with penalties on the O-line. Moving on, though, to the individual stats. Here we go with the player stats. So again, passing, leading the way, Derek Carr, 29 for 54, 310 yards, one interception, and one touchdown. Yeah, so rushing, it was Josh Jacobs again. 13 carries for 83 yards, no touchdowns, at 6.4 yard average. Receiving, Darren Waller finally back at number 1 after a long stint of not being number 1 with 7 receptions for 76 yards. No touchdowns, however. Shout out to Zay Jones for the 1 touchdown that you grabbed. It was an excellent touchdown. Good job for you. Turnovers. It was the 1 interception by Carr at the very end to seal the deal. Just trying to force it past the Darren Waller. And everything. It is what it is. And then we had the 1 fumble loss, which again was Carr. And just again, Carr holding the ball for too long. The offensive line letting the defensive lineman get to Derek Carr. I mean, and on that play, Foster Moreau just plain sucked on that play. Like, he just let him just bowl right to him. I mean, you need to get your hands moving and can't just stick it there for very long. It is what it is. Meanwhile, for the defense, no turnovers again. But however, for sacks, we have 1 from Max Crosby, 1 from Quentin Jefferson. Good job on them. Then we got 3 tackles for losses, which is for Crosby, Trufant, and Square, which brings a total of 5 tackles for losses. The defense showed up when they needed to, and unfortunately the offense just couldn't convert enough and everything. Moving on, special teams. Kicking for is Daniel Carlson, the man, the myth, the legend. He was 4 for 4 field goals. 47 was his longest. 1 for extra points, and which brings a total of 13 points for him. Punting, AJ Cole. You have 2 punts, 49.5 yard average. No inside the 20 this time because we were way backed up. Yeah, it was bad. His longest was 58 yards. I mean, good job for him. It just, we were too far back to be able to pin them back into our inside the 20. It is what it is. Moving on, though, we got kick returns. We have Johnson for 3 returns for 24.3 yards. No touchdowns, but as long as it's 35 yards. And then for punt returns, we have Renfro, who returned it for nothing. 0 yards, no touchdowns, as long as it was 0. Yeah, that happened. Moving on, this is the least favorite part of my show. This is the Bacon Praise Burger versus the Turd Sandwich. We lost, and although I want to give you guys a praise burger, I cannot be nice. I need to go with the Turd Sandwich. What is a praise burger, you may ask? Well, if you dislike someone from work, or you want someone to improve on something that they're doing because it's crap, and instead of performing a suplex off of a glass platform into another glass platform that both of you will descend to your deaths, instead maybe you should give him a praise burger. What is a praise burger? If you're going to give him a praise burger, what you do is you start off with positive praise. Then you go for constructive criticism, not criticism, constructive criticism. And then you finish it off with positive praise. Unfortunately, this is the Turd Sandwich. The Turd Sandwich is constructive criticism, praise, constructive criticism, because this is a fat turd that we are about to eat. Moving on. First things first, O-line. You guys lost the battle today. Immensely. There was a couple of good runs for the run game, but that was it. And the penalties that you guys did was, yeah, it was horrendous. I'll get to those later. But you guys lost the battle. Definitely. You guys got to do better than that, especially for next season. Just have to. Moving on, wide receivers. Wide receivers, why are you guys dropping the passes that Derek Carr is throwing to you? You know, there again, granted, there are some passes, I'll get to Carr later, but whenever there's a good pass to you, catch the ball, please. You know, don't be like freaking Amari Cooper of the Dallas Cowboys and have brick hands. Catch the ball, please. All right. Practice. Get better for next season. All right. We're going to need you. Defense. Now, normally, defense, you guys did great. Trust me. You guys did great. But whatever your scheme was against Chase, the wide receiver for the Bengals, did not work. He was torching Faison all game long, and whoever you decide to give the ball to or have him match up with. Anyone other than Casey Hayward on him is wrong. When Casey Hayward was on him, he was not catching any passes whatsoever. And then when Casey Hayward is not on Chase, then suddenly not. He's catching balls left and right. That's bad, man. You got to identify who the star wide receiver is and keep your best cornerback on him. I know you want to be positive. I know you want to give them that, you know, make sure that every single cornerback has a shot, but can't do it for that one. All right. Here's something positive. The fact is that, again, y'all still made the playoffs. That is one thing I can just put above everything. Y'all made the playoffs, and I wanted to make this a bacon praise burger just solely because of this, but I can't be that nice about it. You guys still did bad for this game. Moving on again. Penalties, guys. You didn't hold your water. And O-line, you held on offense like there was no tomorrow. What? I mean, you guys have to get better discipline. The Raiders are the most penalized team in league history. Sooner or later, we need to freaking change that. I mean it. Sooner or later, you guys need to be more disciplined. All right. I get it if there is nothing being called on for us, but still, it's gotta happen. Next, the refs. This is separate for the refs. There's a certain play that happened that I want to show you. If you may, let me pause here just a second. All right, guys, we are at a video right here for the NFL Network and everything. Again, I claim no copyright on this. All right, I'm not earning anything. YouTube, be nice, don't be mean. I'm just showing this one little clip. I'll be off it soon. But let's just look at this one play right here, all right? It starts here, 3rd and 4. They're about to make another touchdown. But let's listen into this, guys.
5 in the pattern, Burrow. Tries to keep it alive, scrambles. Throws it back in the end zone.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Let me rewind it. Let me rewind it. Listen carefully.
Scrambles. Throws it back in the end zone. Was he out of bounds first, or is it a touch?
Now, I'm hearing a lot of Raider Nation say that Joe Burrow stepped out of bounds. He did not step out of bounds. He was very well in bounds. However, did you hear it? That was a whistle. A whistle that was blown before the player could catch the ball inside the end zone. What do we have? We have an inadvertent whistle. Okay, for some of you guys that don't know, all right, an inadvertent whistle is when in the middle of a play, while the ball is live, the official accidentally blows his whistle because the referee thought the ball was dead or whatever. Either way, this is a referee mistake. The refs made the mistake. All right? Here is what I'm talking about right now. All right? I am a high school official. All right? I ref football here in Alaska for high school. All right? And this is an article right here in the rule book. Rule 4-2, Article 3. All right? An inadvertent whistle ends the down. That means that whenever the referee blows a whistle, that means you have to end the down. Meaning that catch right there in high school shouldn't have counted. Now here it is. The down should be replayed. And it skips a little bit down, but you see this. The down should be replayed if an inadvertent whistle is sounded while a legal forward pass or snap is in flight or during a legal kick. It was a legal pass there. So in high school, that is an inadvertent whistle. You have to replay the down. Let's look at here, right here. This is the official NFL rule book. When an official sounds the whistle erroneously while the ball is still in play, right here, the ball becomes dead immediately. That is the rule. So, let's look around. Aha! Number 3. Right here. If the ball is a loose ball resulting from a legal forward pass, a free kick, a fair catch kick, or a scrimmage kick, the ball is returned to the previous spot and the down is replayed. That is Rule 7, Section 2, Article 1, 03. 72103. Instead, the refs decide to accept the touchdown result instead. What in the literal hell is your problem, refs? High school refs here in Alaska can do better than that. They know if there is a whistle, an inadvertent whistle, you replay the down. That means you gave the Bengals a free touchdown when they didn't earn that touchdown. You screwed us. That is absolutely horrible. That is horrendous. Burrow was perfectly imbounced. However, that whistle was blown. Therefore, you should have replayed it down and make them earn that touchdown. You should all be fired for this, if not suspended for a certain amount of games because of what you did. That is a white elephant. Sure, for those who may not know the rules of the game, they might not notice, but someone like me, who is an actual official and has read the freaking game of football for 10 plus years, I know these things. That's horrible. Anyways, I should get off my high horse on that one. So that's it. Our season is done and over with. Even with that one call by the official, it still did not make the difference at all, because you know what? There's a lot of things that we should have done better to win that game. Yes, the refs screwed us on that one thing. But, again, there's a lot of things that we should have done better. It just bothers me as a high school official who has repped the game for more than 10 years to know that something completely obvious should have been done. So, yeah, I guess the only things left is the season recap. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. As you can see, I'm wearing my Real Men Wear Black shirt there. One of my wife's least favorite shirts I wear. And then I'm also wearing my Raiders hat for the salute to service troops. It is what it is, guys. Let's just enjoy the rest of the year and maybe enjoy some good playoff football. But yeah. Anyways, I shall catch y'all later. Bye.